And like a news logo pops up. Welcome back, guys, to the Black Atlas Show, the only podcast that cares about what you care about. And I remembered to say that this time. Today's special guests are a studio regular.
A homer.
Right. What?
Is it a homer?
A homer?
Yeah. I thought it was honorary.
I don't know.
You hear too often.
Right. Needs no introduction. But if you didn't know, this is Rasel. And our other special guest here is, you could actually go ahead and introduce yourself in case nobody recognizes you or can recognize him with all that.
Karateman Shelley.
There we go.
Welcome back.
The one, the only. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we actually interviewed. Shelley was our third person that we interviewed on ever on our YouTube channel. So
check that out.
It was also our most viewed video for a while. I think Gip might have passed it up, but
shout out to Gip,
right? Yeah, come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast.
Anyways, so we're here to discuss, of course, a lot of music related topics.
It's been 2 weeks, right?
It has been a while, right? We've been doing other things. Right. We haven't been slacking. We've been working, but we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. A lot of shit has came out since the last podcast that we did. I also forgot to do this, but
there we go. Now it's podcast.
Starts off right.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
it's podcast.
So
start rolling.
That weekend dropped. Oh shit, my bad, guys. That weekend dropped. We talked about it dropping the last podcast. That dropped. That Saba Care For Me dropped. That Flatbush Zombies dropped.
The best album of the year.
Right. I think 2 A$AP Rocky singles dropped.
That Rocky album's gonna be cold, bro.
I already know.
Those singles just
those singles already got me juiced.
Have you guys listened to the Rocky?
That's the one. We seen the visual. It kind of made
on the Tonight Show.
I got kind of dizzy because the visual was so trippy. And I was like, bro, I'm tired of this shit.
Fuck yeah.
His LSD video did that shit too.
Yeah, he always has some dope ass visuals in his music videos and shit like that. So.
I want to say, because I'm sure it's not going to get anywhere near the amount of attention it deserves, but that Care For Me, that shit
Saba?
really, that's Saba. It's really it's a quality album.
/ King. The most beautiful storytelling you ever.
I don't like listening to it because it just makes me want to cry. Honestly.
It doesn't make me want to cry. It makes me kind of happy.
It's a song on that album about it's one of those story songs. There's just 5 minutes straight of him telling the story.
Rhyming, telling a story.
But it's a story that's about how his cousin died or got killed. How his cousin got killed, basically. But it was the saddest shit ever because he talks about how him and his cousin even got close because they weren't close at all, and then it was prom and his cousin hooked him up with a date and they got hella close and started making music and did Lollapalooza together and shit, and it was just crazy. And then he fucking got killed in Chicago over a coat, I think.
Some crazy shit. Chicago's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
you said a coat?
This nigga hold on.
Oh wait,
a jacket?
It was a jacket. Okay.
Oh no, yeah.
Wow.
Never mind. That's gonna sound pretty.
God damn it.
I'm not gonna say that.
I was gonna
say what kind of coat was it?
I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say somebody get killed for a chicken wing or something. But hey, anything's possible.
I thought you were gonna say something stupid it's a cold world or something.
Oh no,
cold world.
That's something.
You gotta put the sound effects.
I know, right? Anyways,
but that's crazy. I was gonna listen to it, and then I just I couldn't find it, and then I seen this Mick Jenkins song that I haven't really listened to, so I just want to make Jenkins.
What song is that?
I think it's called Aura.
I haven't listened to it.
I forgot what it's called, but it's called Aura something. But it was pretty dope.
I'm slapping that Denzel Curry, that sumo.
I haven't slept Denzel Curry in a while.
Bro, people are asleep on Denzel still.
No, yeah, you remember I used to fuck with him real hard.
That's my guy. Definitely.
I never was into him.
I never got into him.
Really? Why? Too much?
That's when I fucked with him.
See, I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a real fan right there. He's that was in days.
Nah.
Raider Clan.
Yeah, I never got into Denzel Curry. We fucking seen him in concert. That was the sweatiest concert I ever been in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga was Joey Badass.
It was like a mosh pit.
Yeah, that was we definitely had to get the fuck out of there. But I never got into them only because I don't like the yelling and fast rapping.
Right. That weekend, I played damn near like 3 times a day, though. I'm not going to lie.
Nah. I stopped.
The Weeknd album?
I stopped.
I listened to it once. And, like, it was cool. It was a good album, but it was
like
like...
The Weeknd.
Bro, I listened to that like 3 times a day. I'm not even exaggerating.
It made me want to go back and listen to like old Weeknd, though. Like, I listened to
That's what it sounds like,
lot
right?
of old Weeknd.
It sounds like that.
I just listen to the old Weeknd. I don't really listen to the new Weeknd.
Damn.
I'm kind of like iffy about it. I don't know. I should do
Really?
It sounds like the old Weeknd, but I wasn't a fan of the Weeknd back then.
I listened to the old Weeknd today.
The old weekend is like the best weekend.
Yeah. He has some classics, bro.
I wasn't into it.
He's been back to like my stage of depression. I'll be like, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't depressed. I wasn't depressed when the Weeknd was becoming cool. I was like enjoying life, and then
That was like
Just wrong
sophomore.
time.
and then after that, I became depressed, and then
Bro, it was
I couldn't get into
Wait.
it.
It was like sophomore year. The first time I heard the weekend.
Oh, really?
It was like Wicked Games.
Oh, that's when that was popping.
Yeah, it was on fucking Pandora. I had like a Pandora
yeah.
phase.
That's
I was like,
when
whoa.
Pandora back there was plugged, though.
It was.
It was back then.
Fuck Pandora. Apple Music's the way to go.
I got Spotify.
I just got Spotify.
I fuck
God
with
damn it,
Spotify.
Apple Music gang out here.
I know people who have like
Spotify.
YouTube music and shit, so that's fine.
That's-
Yeah.
YouTube music.
My bad.
YouTube music.
No, I was gonna say what?
I got Spotify and Apple.
Oh.
Yeah, don't.
YouTube.
Hey, man, don't do them like that.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. If you do it, then it's different.
Nah, I
What have you guys been listening to recently?
I mostly listen to myself.
Wow,
Cause I'm mostly driving, so it's just like I don't have an
Okay.
aux cord in my car,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
only can listen to like my demo. And plus, I hate the radio, so it's just like
radio's trash.
I'm not trying to be influenced by the radio. So
Bro,
like,
I don't think
some
anybody
pop.
listens to the radio, right?
Nah,
Right.
radio.
No,
Nah, that sounds pretty fun. I was gonna say radio should just go out of business.
It should.
Just,
Bro, isn't it?
but
It definitely is.
Don't
but,
people just like stream shit now?
Yeah. There's no point to listen to some shit you don't want to listen to.
I mean, when you can make your own, basically like radio station, like you guys can technically
Yeah,
have a radio
Pandora.
station tomorrow if you guys want to.
I mean, I wish we could. Eventually.
What do you guys think about what's his name? He just dropped that single from Drake. He just dropped what's it called?
Nice
What?
for what?
Nice for what?
Nice for I was gonna say, what do you need to know or some shit like
What do you
that.
guys
I
think
mean,
about that?
I didn't listen to it.
I have mixed feelings about it.
You
You
same
sound like
here.
Drake. I feel like every time I bring up Drake, it's like
I don't like
static.
Drake as a person.
Oh.
as like,
I don't have
No.
mixed feelings
Because
about
he's
Drake.
like, I started from the fucking bottom, but he's been famous his whole fucking life.
Man,
It's not his fault. Like, niggas-
I mean, no,
I mean,
it's
he's not in
not.
the bottom of the rap game. I was
mean-
checking for a Degrassi rapper. Like who cares?
Oh, for sure came from
I
the
mean,
grass.
life-wise.
Yeah.
Right.
I love Drake.
But I mean, I love Drake, but it's
too.
like at the same time, I'll be like, bro, I'm tired of this mild shit that you're doing with your songs. It's just like, come
This
on,
mild shit.
like it's
Because
just
he
like,
knows it's gonna sell regardless.
But,
of
yeah,
what
dropped
it
it
is.
with
but it's like,
community.
but I mean, but I'm learning that tactic too. Like sometimes the most simplistic
It's hella
thing
lazy, right?
is to go with
It feels
lazy.
lazy.
It's
And
Drake
because people are
music.
gonna like it.
he
That's
dropped
why-
Diplomatic Immunity,
Nah, God's plan. I don't care. God's plan. That's that shit.
I think Diplomatic Immunity got overlooked by God's plan, pretty much. But-
Diplomatic Immunity was
Was
the
amazing.
first song that I heard out of those two that dropped, and I listened to it. I was like, this nigga
Yeah,
Drake
he
is
still got
rapping like
bars,
this,
like,
that
oh, he's
shit.
back, like-
and then God's Plan came on, and I
He
was
never
like,
left.
nah, that's whack.
Like to be honest,
You said
like,
that's whack?
Like I don't know, like when I
Oh,
listen to shit
fuck.
like Diplomatic Immunity, like I think as a recent, I've been like when I'm at work, I'll play more life, but I'll skip through all the singing shit, and then when there's an actual rap track,
Like lose you.
I'll like lose you. I found lose you. For, like,
Even
the
those
first
songs
time.
are lazy. It's like a fucking.
What? That
Bro,
sounds
there's like one
nice.
chorus,
Lose You
one
and Teenage
verse.
Fever is like hella lazy.
I
Like,
love
lazy ass
Lose
songs.
You.
Nah,
But
I
they're
feel- I
good
feel like
songs.
They're
Lose
good
You-
Lose
songs.
You
They
is
never
like
make bad songs.
40% of that
But-
song is like another song sampled. It's literally just another
Nah,
song.
but I feel
Are you
like
thinking of Teenage
no,
Fever?
but I feel like lose you is like more. Of
I don't think
him
Lose
being
You is
being
good.
more
Teenage
direct
Fever is
to what's
him.
going
Teenage
on
Fever.
around him,
I was
though.
thinking of
Like,
Teenage
it's him, like,
Fever.
just speaking more direct to everything.
I don't
in
know.
any
Yeah.
song.
My favorite song on there is what's it?
Do Not Disturb. Yeah,
Exactly.
I like when he threw shots at Tory.
Bruh,
That shit was
song
that
is
shit was
undefeated.
so.
That
tight, bro.
is not the best song,
That's
definitely.
easily the best song.
But it's crazy that we're talking about Drake.
I feel
because-
like it doesn't top nothing like
Alright.
Ransom. Bro. Like, it doesn't top Ransom. Bro.
Yes.
Old J.
It doesn't top Ransom. Bro. So,
It's funny that we're talking about Drake because I actually went back. I've been going back and listening to
God damn it.
a lot of Nothing Was the Same because that's my favorite
That's
Drake
amazing.
album. That's like his best album to me.
Remember last time we figured out the motion isn't on that fucking.
Right? What the fuck?
Lou
That
Michael.
song just disappeared.
I told you
That
it
shit
was
just-
gone.
Vanished from existence.
it wasn't on the deluxe.
It wasn't on any.
It's a
Drake makes Drake music, and we just all gotta accept that. And be like, fuck it.
I mean, I just accepted the fact that habitually, hook wise, now I'm kind of influenced by. I'm been influenced by Drake, so I just at first I was trying to like run from it, so I just like.
What do you think of Drake's like? Okay, so this is a lot. Like we're talking about a lot of Drake. Last Drake comments. What do you think? Like Drake's like you look at a bunch of like rappers because we were talking about Jay-Z earlier. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z's influence on like the previous generation was like way too big. What do you think like Drake's influence on our generation will be? Like in 10 years, do you think Drake will be up there with like
he made it okay for people to be soft as shit.
Yeah, that's true.
After Kanye made that 808. Then Drake came with that.
He's like, oh,
Cuddy Wale and Drake.
I'm gonna take what Kanye did and be even softer.
Cuddy Wale and Drake.
I just think of that every time.
Flew in right after that shit.
It's okay, you can thank me now.
I was just thinking to myself because my mom used to play Mary J. Blige, and you guys know she used to rap too. So I was just like, bro, a male that can rap and sing. I was like, that'll be dope as fuck. I was like, I want to be that. And then Drake along comes Drake, and it was like, bro, I was like, come on, man.
I remember the first song that Drake was singing. He like announced it. He was like, "That's me singing, by the way." I'm so fly. Remember?
Oh yeah,
that was that shit.
I don't know what song that is.
It's super old Drake, bro. Super.
I gotta stay fly.
It's
kind of the same, similar cadence in that verse though, but no.
Till I die.
But do you think like Drake will be like our generation's Jay-Z?
No.
As far as influence.
I mean,
because he doesn't write his own shit.
But wait,
Jay-Z doesn't even write anything.
He kind of messed that up though.
Well, Jay-Z
with the whole Meek
still
Mill thing. So
Biggie's lyrics.
So it's just
if we're being honest.
I mean, but Drake stole Biggie's lyrics too.
Who doesn't Drake?
Everybody's written everybody's lyrics. So I'm just talking about like as our culture like influence. Do you think he'll be as big
definitely.
as Jay-Z?
He's definitely big as fuck.
He was like the biggest thing when we were in middle school. That was like our theme song.
To be honest, there's like more. I mean, I don't know if it's because of Kanye or Cudi, but I feel like he definitely has an impact on people that rap more melodic too. So it's just like a lot of people that rap more melodic, but nowadays all I hear is just
mumble rap.
Yeah, and
goddamn.
But I mean, hey, at least Rich the Kid and
I fuck with Rich the Kid. I'm not gonna lie. I like that album.
Did you see that video of him sitting courtside at the Lakers game?
I did see that.
No, he was flexing for no reason.
Right.
What did he do?
He just like next to some like random like white guy.
And it was like, yeah, man, give me some of your popcorn. And then he gave him his popcorn.
I'm like, no.
I mean, hey,
who the fuck are you,
at least him and Uzi are actually going at it like how like rappers are supposed to go at it instead of just throwing subliminals on social media. Like,
are they really?
Actually going back and
Are
forth.
they
beef?
Like,
where?
Like
you guys see Tory and what's his name?
Scott?
No, Tory and
Bellinger.
Yikes.
He killed Tory.
He went so hard on that verse.
Tory.
Yeah,
holy shit. You guys should definitely go check out that verse.
I feel like
how you killed Reggie.
Okay. Okay. We're not gonna talk about this.
You heard it here first, folks.
The smoke is.
No, I love Reggie though.
Reggie's my nigga though. We mean.
They fighting after this. Throwing shots.
But yeah. Did you guys see
Tory and who?
Tory and Eric Bellinger.
Eric Bellinger is a singer / songwriter who writes.
They sound like the exact same person. So like
he's the white guy, right?
Eric Bellinger's the guy that has a Cisco haircut.
Cisco.
But I respect.
Who am I thinking of?
I think his whole problem is that like
the
Tory
white
was
guy
like trying to.
He used his tag 2 times, and then Tory. I feel like he gets caught up in taking a lot of people's shit, bro. Like
Tory doesn't really have his own like sound. He sounds like everyone.
He sounds like Ty Dolla $ign or something.
He sounds he's like a
chameleon.
chameleon.
He's like
that thing from Monsters Inc. that can blend in with anything.
Yeah.
Randall,
yeah.
He's a Randall last name.
That thing, Randall.
Tory's a Randall.
Randall's your monster.
That's Josh's movie.
You guys haven't seen Monsters Inc.
He kind of looks like him.
Oh, damn.
Did you guys see Chance finally said that he's gonna drop that shit with
no one cares.
Charles Gambino?
With Gambino?
No one cares.
No, he waited too long. I don't care anymore.
Right.
He got bad now.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Chance,
I hope
if you're listening.
I hope it's like acid rap Chance. I hope
it's not gonna be. We're past that.
He has a daughter now.
I mean, and we're past royalty Charles Gambino too, so I doubt.
We're past all good music.
But I mean, he don't know because he might use some shit that he has in his vault. Because I used to follow his brother on Snapchat, his brother would play all chances like unreleased shit, and I'm like, bro, when is shit gonna drop?
That's the only way he'd get famous. I feel like.
I kept hearing snippets of like chants over like trap beats, and that shit was weird. Like he was rapping over like
weird.
trap beats.
It doesn't need to be that.
I forgot it was like riding around or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like on the same money or on his Snap on
Yeah.
his SoundCloud.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Did you guys listen to the Lil B and Chance the Rapper mixtape?
Yeah.
Fire.
They have a
That shit-
mixtape.
Yeah, you ever heard that shit?
Yo.
I was back.
It's
What,
like
2
6
years ago?
songs of them freestyling. It's like
Yeah.
hella
That
not
shit's fun.
even serious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
fun
but
shit.
Lil B freestyles all the time, so it sounds like normal
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
B,
B
but
shit.
Chance the Rapper, it was like,
It was different.
yeah.
Hey man, it's
Chance saves SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
he did
no,
do
I
that.
don't even use SoundCloud anymore.
I use Spotify. No, I'm gonna take that back.
I stopped
use
looking for new
SoundCloud
people to listen to since there's so much music just popping
Right.
up in my
Exactly.
face.
I think like
That's when I used to be like, fuck, I can't listen to anything.
right. Remember
And
when we
then-
discovered people on SoundCloud?
Ooh,
Like, that
Joey Badass, Mick Jenkins, bro. This was the
That
day.
was them
that
days.
was hyped.
That
That's
was-
mixtape
Never
of all
got on that
time.
wave.
You said best mixtape?
Yeah.
Why?
3, 2.
Waters.
Damn, that's a good answer.
Shit, I don't know.
Not No Ceilings. Let's keep going. So,
That was the best mixtape of all time.
That was a nice
defend
ass
that
mixtape,
forever.
bro.
Man,
I fuck with No
fuck with
Ceilings.
it.
I still haven't heard a
I
single
grabbed
song
that
off that
whole
shit.
mixtape
me
off
either.
hard. That's my shit, bro.
This guy.
Oh, shit.
What else dropped? We talking about Boz.
I
You
still.
guys listen to Boz?
You don't fuck with
I
Boz?
still sleep on Boz.
Boz, bro.
I gotta wake up though.
You did
Yeah,
Boss.
yeah.
Boss is like
I see him pop up
he-
on my
he-
suggestion list and I be like, I should.
Sometimes he's
tap
better than J. Cole,
this. And
honestly.
then I see something
He
like,
can be.
that
Right.
distracts me and I be like, never mind.
Boz is a rapper on Dreamville. He signed under J. Cole and shit like
okay,
that.
yeah.
So yeah, they have like similar music and shit like that. But
But he raps a lot more New York style because
Yeah.
he's like,
he's New York.
yeah, but it's more of like fast, like.
So is he more New York or is he more Bronx?
No, not
He's more
even.
Bronx.
He's born like fucking Paris, I think, or some shit like
This
that.
nigga's foreign.
He's
bro.
like-
I think
he lived in Paris.
He's from Queens.
But he definitely lived in France for
looks
like
foreign.
dumbass long. He has a song
Definitely.
called like Charles
He
the
definitely
God
looks
to
some
like
European.
JFK.
He looked like a European black guy.
I think it's like
He kind of
probably,
has that aesthetic.
probably had something to do with the military. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I mean, hey,
Not even
Problem
in
was
this.
born in Germany, so
Who?
Problem. You guys never heard of Problem?
I have, but I mean that's
That's the
cool.
dude go, what?
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him, but that's weird.
It's
but-
just hella random.
yeah, that is pretty random.
Fun facts about rappers from LA.
Damn, I haven't heard fucking Problem
Since Childish Gambino's ad libs.
since that one song.
I know that. I know him from GTA. That's it.
Ah.
I knew him
Shout
because he
out.
did songs with I Am Sue.
Actually, he did a song with Trinidad James and
I remember when
fine white girl mob girl Lil Debbie.
Lil Debbie. Little Debbie. Little Debbie.
I remember he just made like a song that was on the radio for dumbass song like YG, so that's how I knew him. But I never like paid attention to him.
How do you guys feel about 6ix9ine?
I
Don't care.
Don't pay attention to anything he says at all.
I don't hate him.
Doesn't he look like a guy that says "Excuse me"? Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me. Like,
What?
he doesn't even say excuse me.
What?
I feel like he was getting he was like, excuse me. Like, he doesn't even say excuse me right, bro.
That doesn't make it.
I don't
You're
know
not-
what that meant.
Like,
I
I don't know.
still
I feel like he's
understand.
I don't know. I just feel like he's low key kind of feminine.
He probably is.
Of course, he has fucking rainbow hair.
Yeah.
I don't understand
He's
what
like
the
the
appeal
great
is.
value version of Jeff Hardy.
When did
Jeff
it-
Hardy?
when
She said that him and Post Malone look like the Hardy brothers.
They had the
Oh,
Hardy
you're
brothers
fucking my
fucked
nigga
up, bro.
Post.
Don't fuck with the Hardy
Drop
brothers,
something
bro.
recently too.
Who cares?
Post-
honestly,
Post-
I don't like
I
Post
don't know.
Malone.
I know he's going on tour.
I don't
I
really
know
like
he got
him.
some-
I feel like he gets to
That-
go on tour whenever he wants.
He
doesn't-
can. It doesn't matter.
he doesn't
I
have to
feel like
drop an
all his
album.
songs are fucking. Ah, ah.
Don't do that.
Ew, bro. That was just gross.
Don't do that, bro.
Oh, shit. That
No,
Gross.
with me.
That probably
Bro.
picked up hella on the
Yeah.
mic. What?
we probably got to switch it. What time we at?
We got 32 seconds, bro. We're good. No, just playing.
Anything?
This would be a good segue.
Nope. Not that I care about.
Do you want to get into what you were talking about?
What I was talking about earlier, Shelly, which I'm going to drop on you now, is the conversation about we watched. Well, me and Ashante had watched the David Letterman Jay-Z interview.
Fuck both of you guys.
It's on Netflix.
And on Netflix, go out and watch that. Some real good knowledge for a young man, young black man,
Right.
For a young brother.
For yes,
right here.
For us young black men.
I have a question.
What's up?
How do you feel about watching your future self? Like,
I fucking hate it.
like I just want to know. How do you feel about it?
Oh, because
No, fuck you. He's laughing because we're calling Michael a black guy right now. I don't care about watching myself.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I was too busy laughing at Shelly.
He was saying, "How do I feel about watching myself in the future?"
Like from the future.
He said, fuck you.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?" No, what my conversation is gonna be. I don't care about Jay-Z. Fuck you. But Jay-Z was in regards to Jay-Z, and he's talking about legacy in regards to his kids.
Oh,
Is
I
it
get it because he looks like Jay-Z. That I caught
You're
that one
stupid.
a little late.
You are.
Okay, continue.
And so, do you guys care about like what you leave behind and like what your name means, or like leaving something for your future kids or anything?
I think it's important to leave like a foundation for your kids.
I mean,
and, like a legacy for
right.
your family. But
He's like
your name,
but, like,
means
but-
something in the
But like one thing I am curious, because I had just wrote about it like last week, but I was just like I'm curious, like I'm scared that I'll just be a memory and like with no impact or no legacy. Like
I'm afraid that
on, could you
eventually I'm gonna be a memory, but then like I'm gonna be forgotten. I seen like Coco, like
oh
Coco,
my god, that's the saddest.
Like people are just gonna stop thinking about you.
could you
Who's
not
Coco?
impact like?
The movie Coco.
Are you talking about like impact as in like society?
I haven't
impact,
really seen
like
it.
what do I like? How am I influencing other
No,
people?
I've been
How am I
saving
make
for the
them
right
change how they
moment, you
think?
know.
And how
Like, I
they-
heard it was hella good, so I just
their point of views on life, pretty
It's
much. Because
amazing.
I feel like that's what certain music is supposed to do. Like
Yeah.
if you have music with like substance and you're telling a story, you're telling how life is, or it can be much better. Somebody is thinking the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like my life is shit. That might make them feel better, make their whole day, and like have their give them like
No,
a
you're
whole
good.
different outlet, pretty much. So,
Right.
Kind of
and
like
it's just like with no legacy, it's just like I don't know. I think an impact also is like how
Not
do
even
people like
English.
really receive me? Did they actually fuck with me? Like how they said they fuck with me
yeah.
at the end of the day?
How far does this go? Am I?
'Cause I
No,
kinda
Yeah,
feel
you're
like-
perfectly
good.
fine, Shelly. We made sure we got you just in case.
Even when I think back
Because at the
this
end of the day,
Yeah, you're
I mean,
good.
we're basically by
Yeah,
ourselves,
absolutely.
and we question a lot of things, and so it's just like my main question I always ask is like, do like the people that say they're really there are really there? Do I really mean that much to them? Pretty much, do
I'm
I have
only-
like an impact
I'm
on
only
them?
But
And the-
Kind of like how they impact me a little bit, but even though
Okay.
everything is like received and delivered like completely differently from
Yeah.
opposite ends, so it's just like that's one thing I'm curious about, like when it comes to life.
kind of like going off of like I get what you're saying, but this is also kind of like with the Jay-Z thing we're talking about. He's talking about kids and stuff like that. So do you think about like, so like you're talking from a point of view of like what you can directly do, but do you think that your kids will be also, so like let's say you do nothing. Let's say like you just have a regular day, regular job, or whatever like that, and you do whatever for the rest of your life. Do you think? Do you think that?
I'm so sorry.
Do you think that like the impact that you have on your kids and what you like teach your kids and the time that you spend with your kids can be your memory and be what drives you on, or do you think it's just specifically on what you do in your life?
I think what you teach people and like it matters the values of what you teach them too, like because that
Wasn't
carries.
that funny, bro?
It
Like,
wasn't.
damn.
It wasn't.
I want to know what's funny.
I'm
trying to-
so
No,
sorry.
I'm stupid.
It's just because Isaiah fucking.
Damn.
I'm
Oh,
stupid. Sorry.
man.
Go ahead.
Nah, what'd you say, bro? Now I'm curious.
No, it's
Oh,
Isaiah.
no.
His fucking reaction caught me off guard, and that shit made me
No.
cry.
This is all we need. Another
All right,
camera.
but in regards to that, it's important. But what I want to know is, can my name eventually get my kid into some shit that they couldn't possibly have gotten their shit into?
Unless you're like
like,
Jay-Z famous,
right? Like, imagine like,
Already Jay-Z.
like imagine like. You're not there or something. And your kid's like stuck in like a line or whatever the fuck some famous people shit. And you're like, I'm the son of da 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 da.
Oh, cut me.
Yeah, like okay, well we're just gonna give you this shit.
I'm the son
You're
of
famous. Go
Wakanda.
ahead.
I don't know.
What was that one Jay-Z and Kanye song? It was like
I feel like the kids are always plugged, no matter what.
You better plug my fucking
he
kids.
was like,
You're thinking of A New Day.
I'll never let my son have an ego. It would be nice to everyone wherever we go.
That's
Stuff like that. And he starts talking about like his celebrity
I love that song.
on his kids is gonna impact their future.
I feel like
setting them up for failure and shit.
Do y'all feel like P Diddy's like celebrity impact his kids?
Oh hell yeah! His kids aren't
What the
gonna
fuck?
be shit.
Yeah, that his
His
son
kids'
is like
music are
signed to
trash.
Bad Boy, and he's like garbage.
Yeah,
He's better than his
He's
dad,
better than his dad though. He's
I mean, P Diddy was never
Diddy-
that
I'm
good of
better
a
than
rapper.
Diddy. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
Diddy's
P Diddy was a.
I mean, he made
better
catchy
go
ass music.
run- He can manage the fuck out of somebody though.
He's a pretty good
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, probably
did.
solo, but when it came to groups, I don't
yeah,
know, man.
that label definitely went through some hiccups in life.
Right. What happened to?
Shout out to Machine Gun Kelly. He's still lasting.
This shit
He's
did.
part of Bad Boys?
I think so. I thought he
Is
signed
he?
to Bad Boys.
No, he
I
was.
think he
Was
is.
he
Right?
signed?
Maybe.
I could have sworn he signed to Bad Boys.
I think you're right.
I thought he was something like that.
All I know is that he tours a lot. He does like a lot of shows. And
He does
festivals.
tour a lot.
Yeah,
But-
I think you're right. I think he is signed to.
Are you guys
Correct me
listening
if I'm
to
wrong,
any white
Malcolm.
rappers?
Huh?
Anyway.
Wait, what was the
Do
question?
you listen to any white rappers?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Like Lil Xan. Anybody fucking care about him at all? No.
he's
Good.
funny.
I only heard that one song.
Right.
Yeah. But it was cool, I guess.
Little Than.
I like that he's like against Vans and shit.
His name's
name is
Lil
Lil
Xan.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, he
get
changed
that.
his name actually.
He
He changed his
did.
name to Diego.
Diego.
Just
Yeah.
straight Diego.
His name.
Good.
Just like that
name.
fucking Asian dude. What's his?
Is
I'm
that like
sorry.
Shad? Is that like
Brian.
Shad Moss?
Are
you talking about Rich Chicken?
Right. Yeah.
To Brian, Rich Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Is
was
this
there
like a movement
point?
going on? Cause like,
It's just to
It's
get like
like
stop
Chigga
doing shit.
was
Stop doing
kinda
racist.
Like, yeah. Chigga.
What does chicken mean?
I don't know.
Like,
some
like
Chinese
Chinese
nigga.
nigga.
Yeah.
Is that really? But he's like
Yes.
from like Vietnam or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's not from here. He's called himself Rich Chigga. And
Does
that
he
was
speak
okay.
English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was perfect.
I didn't hear that one song that he blew up off of.
It was cool actually.
Man.
You can actually rap.
He had a
Oh.
stick, man. I don't care, bro. He's gangster. Don't touch this gangster.
That's what the thing was like. You just looking at him, you wouldn't expect that he can actually rap. Like,
Right, because he looks like he's joking.
I don't think I took him seriously when I first saw him. So
I didn't
I
either.
know he like rap. So.
Even with his name.
Yeah.
I'd be like Rich.
But,
I'd be like Rich Wigga. Could you
I mean,
imagine
it's like
somebody thinking
kind of
that
with
shit?
Ugly Guy. Like I take Ugly Guy serious. I don't
Ugly
know
Guy's
why.
hilarious.
I don't
Fuck
take him
that.
serious, and I've never heard a single song he's
Bro,
made.
it's crazy.
Bro,
It's worth it because
For
he
real.
can rap, but he just raps about dumb shit.
Yeah.
the
So
whole
he
time.
can rap.
Yeah, he's good
I
at
thought
rapping.
he was terrible at rapping.
And
No,
he,
he
and he
just
knows
raps
that
about
his
dumb
music
shit.
is like trash. Like his subject matter is trash.
Yeah.
So
The
that-
one song I like about Ugly God, have you heard Like a Maverick?
Yes.
Yeah.
His last tape. That was the only song I took him serious on for a second. That was it. Like,
Yeah, it's just about a whole bunch of stupid shit, but he
Like, booty
got
from
bar.
the
Yeah.
And he produces his own stuff too. most
That's
of the
always
time.
good.
Yeah, and his
Uh,
beats are real cool too.
Shelly is a producer, if we didn't mention that.
Go check our interview. We mentioned it there.
We did mention the interview. I don't know.
That's one fearful.
Right. Facts. Even though he lives in Vacaville.
Facts.
Right.
Talk your shit.
I forgot
What was that from?
What was the point of that?
Is that not a common phrase?
I think that's
from
just a
something.
thing.
Yeah, that's one of his songs.
Talk your shit, sis. Talk your shit, sis. Oh yeah, it is one of my songs. That's crazy.
Shout out
It's
Rasel.
two of his songs.
Racel raps.
It's actually two of his songs.
Nah, I just
he got
married.
he got a part two.
Racel's an
of
author.
Talk My Shit that I produced. So
Hey.
I'm still trying to
Check
figure
that
out
out.
what
You
to
know
do
what
with
I'm saying?
it. It's not even out yet.
Real
Oh.
gangster. Oh, no, wait till.
Well,
wait till
maybe-
it drops.
Maybe it'll
Fuck
drop,
you.
but by the time this comes out, because I
We're putting
slack.
pressure on him.
I slack on my.
He's just like, what the fuck?
My
He just,
videos.
what the fuck?
So
You gotta drop it tonight.
Gotta drop it tonight. Man, damn it.
you don't have to. Don't listen to Isaiah. Don't let him tell you how to manage your music.
what?
Let me manage me. Let me manage.
Speaking of managing, if there was one person that you would love to like go on tour with, who would it be? It wouldn't even have to be like someone super famous. Like just like it could be anyone, like one of your homies or something.
I want Schoolboy Q.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause he seems like a cool ass dude.
He seems like
He seems like he just be chilling. He seems like he don't want to
seems
do
like a
too
grown
much.
man.
Yeah, but he seems like he don't want to do too much. But he also want to have hella fun. Like him or Tyler.
I'm sure he probably
Tyler would be fun as
You
well.
talking
on
about
hella
Tyler
drugs.
Go on
Creator?
tour.
I
Yeah.
thought someone Tyler.
I'll go tour Tyler. Come
Right,
on.
I was going with Tyler too.
Tyler.
Oh, just Tyler we're talking
Shout
about.
out to the
Oh yeah, I am
rocking
wearing
the
this.
Just Tyler shirt.
I wear this faithfully, Sister Silk.
There you go.
But who I go on tour with? I'll go on tour. I'll bring him with me. We'll definitely go on tour
That's
together.
mandatory.
It's facts, bro. It's,
Right.
it's automatic. Yeah, me and Tyree got to chill with Vic Mensa like for an hour. Like,
That's
like,
dope.
inside this classroom, I guess, our board meeting room.
Right.
But it was cool. I mean, we took a shot of Hennessy with him, but he was hella chill and everything.
I'd be scared.
I'd be scared. He might just wake up in the middle of the night and like you look crazy,
bro. Like
did he look like
you
a
can tell that
psychopath?
he's been through shit that he hasn't. He's not there all the way a little bit.
Right.
You know, like
I mean,
kinda like when you look
probably
Chance
died in
eyes,
Chirac.
but,
That's probably why.
I think I would want to go on tour with Shelly and
Lil Jon.
who's Lil Jon?
T-Pain.
Lil Jon?
Oh, I thought you meant Lil Jon like somebody else from out here.
Nah,
I look like Lil Jon.
What? Like,
Man, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go on tour with Bass Guy.
I see him.
bass guy.
Bass Guy, definitely.
Does he tour?
It's a very
No,
rare.
not
It's a
really.
very rare tour.
I was about to say,
He
like
doesn't,
around
he doesn't
Berkeley.
really like
Once a
going to
lifetime
concerts
tour.
and shit like that.
But he does do what's it called? Speeches.
Yeah, he does.
At college
speeches at
morning, he
colleges.
performs.
Oh.
He did speeches?
He does
he
that
does.
more than concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For whatever.
That's how
What kind
big.
of speeches?
What the fuck?
I don't like it.
What are you talking about?
I gotta sit down on one of
Actually,
those.
you know, I don't know if I want to say this. Fuck it.
What?
But I actually watched one, and it's like a bunch of like nonsense.
Just
and,
random shit.
But then since it's Lil B, like people are actually taking him serious, and like
Right.
you say some remedial ass shit. Like, you know, sometimes
Remedial.
you just gotta walk across the street. That's just how life is, and everyone like,
Holy shit.
it's crazy though, man. It's like
What
Lil
are you
B,
saying?
so-
Oh my god.
Hold on, bro. We didn't just.
That's
What?
so funny.
Walk across the street.
I'm a real big Lil B fan.
Shelly, who you going tour with?
Shit. Probably Tyler the Creator.
It sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
Really?
It'll be hella crazy.
It'd be dumb crazy. I want the whole game.
Artists, like,
I feel like going on tour with Frank Ocean would be like emotional.
I feel like he'd like stay in the other room and close the door.
I'm like,
and leave it locked.
Frank, you trying to go to the club
Exactly.
tonight? Go away.
He just no like.
I'm like, okay,
Nah, think
Frank.
about it. I would want to go on tour with Joey Badass.
Oh, nice.
It's worth it.
Right.
Like I've been to it. It's worth it.
Bro.
Bruh, you see how crazy the crowd gets?
Yeah,
Nigga, we've
man.
been to that shit.
That shit is.
Crazy.
I was
It's
so
Yo.
fucking scared, like shaking
That's
his
them,
hand.
right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was terrified. I like, bro. I
Nigga,
was
6'5".
trying to shake his hand and like there's a person in the way and I had one of
Did
those
he really
awkward
look
like,
serious?
oh, my bad.
No, he seemed hella cool.
It was one of those like,
Did he have
yeah,
like a
sorry.
straight face like this?
He was like, you know, like I'm here with fans. You know, who the fuck are these guys?
Hey, he's
Nobody
probably
I
more
know.
nervous than you are. Just think
What?
about it.
Nah,
What the
he
fuck?
was like towering over me.
Joey.
Like
No.
Is he really like
So him and
he's tall as
He's
shit.
tall as shit.
so
Yeah.
him and Mick are just tall as fuck.
They're
then.
the tallest niggas in their game.
Especially
tallest
Vic-
niggas in the
Vic-
rap game.
I almost said Vic Mensa.
Them
Vic
and Waka
Jenkins.
Flocka.
Nah, Vic Mensa's like
Waka Flocka's
Shorter
six,
than me,
Six
like-
something. 6'6".
Yeah, you're dunking and shit.
Waka Flocka, he's fucking
Who's all the artists you guys met?
Met or seen?
who?
Joey Badass.
Yeah.
I want to meet more. Who are you going to with?
I said Tyler. Tyler would be fun as shit, so.
I feel like he'll force you to get out of your shell.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Do
why
some
you being
crazy
shy,
shit.
little bitch?
That's-
Like,
I mean, I asked him because he's a rapper. I can't imagine me going on tour with anybody, honestly.
That's a gay ass answer.
That's
That's
weak,
a cop
bro.
out.
What
Oh,
the
that's
fuck? I don't
nice.
make music. Like,
I
Do you
answer
think
the
it'd be
shit.
dope
What
to
the
be
fuck?
around?
Yeah.
Just would be cool to be around.
that wasn't my question though. If I
I
was,
mean-
if it's who I think it'd be cool to be around, then
I mean,
that's different.
I
Probably
mean-
like Kid Cudi.
That'd be cool. I'm pretty sure Cuddy probably gonna be like, all right, bro.
Time
I'm
for a
gonna
wine.
go."
Like,
This is like, ready? What?
you gotta do it with your
Just
shirt
do
off
it.
though. Like,
Sure.
Man, I feel like Cuddy had some wild nights.
what the fuck?
Yeah, hella
I'm sure he's had some pretty fucking crazy nights, man. Who knows? Like that.
So much crack.
Once you're like famous in like other countries and shit,
So much crack.
I feel like
So much crap.
I think he's just like a crackhead, bro.
I'm pretty sure Cuddy's done every type of drug there is in the world.
Right. I don't
hope
think
not
people just
crack.
like smoke crack on the regular. though.
it's hard for me to believe that Tyler the Creator is actually a sober person.
It's not hard.
No,
I think
he
some
says
people are
he
just
does
naturally
cocaine.
high.
Oh well, hey.
Oh, well, I
But
think
you know with
some
Tyler,
people
you
like
can't really tell what he says serious.
Right.
But then he like ever since his early days when he was still like probably like about like 17, he talked about just doing cocaine. He doesn't smoke weed, but just
working
No.
at Starbucks and doing cocaine.
Don't do
Yeah.
cocaine.
I'm
guys.
kidding. Do cocaine.
Don't do
Like
cocaine.
a lot of his songs is about cocaine and stuff like that. So
He sounds like he's on cocaine on a lot of his songs.
he's real weird. So
You like his last album, Shelly?
What was that?
You like his last album? Like,
You know, actually, I just
Fireboy?
listened to it last night, and I just skimmed through it. I didn't really like it.
It's cool. It's not that good.
It's not.
It's
not the same
it's
time.
definitely his most appealing album to me
Mhm.
because it sounds like music and not
Yeah.
crazy shit.
But the
bitch.
thing I like
Like,
about Tyler when I first started listening to him, because I started listening to him before like they
Everybody.
blew up and
Right.
stuff like that. And the thing I liked about him is that he sounded like his own music. Like he sounded like
Hella original.
like nothing else sounded like him except
Yeah.
for James Pants, but that was his main inspiration back then. Him and Pharrell, but back then it was just original to me. Even though it had shitty quality, but
No, you're right. There definitely wasn't anything around that like I feel like sounded like it.
now I
Now
feel
now it's different.
I feel like
Saturated.
he's too much of a
Flower Boy.
like a low budget Pharrell now.
Low budget
Whoa!
Pharrell.
Oh, damn.
Like,
Damn.
Not even
That's,
low
that's
budget.
rude.
No, I get what you're saying though. I
Like,
can see the
yeah.
comparison. Definitely. Did you eat all of those peanut M&Ms?
No.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Cool.
Quick intermission here, guys.
Right. No, I definitely feel like Earl and like everybody. My whole thing is like he has a camp of people and they're all better than him in my opinion.
No, yeah.
They are.
Like it's hard to like him. There's so much.
Tyler?
Yeah, there's like all of his
Earl.
friends are better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
But he
I like Sid.
at first he was mostly like a producer, so
Aren't they brother and sister?
him to sit.
Sid and Taco.
Oh, Sid and Taco. That's
No,
that's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
It's so weird when they refer to Taco because they call him by his actual name, and then I'm like, oh shit, and I forget
He has a
Taco's,
name?
I forget Taco's actual name.
That's not his actual
You don't
name.
like Terry?
No,
You
it's
thought
not
Taco
Taco.
was his actual name?
Like,
No,
you don't like
of
Terry?
course his actual name is not
That's
Taco.
what you said. I was like, what?
Something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what it is.
It's like Tristan or something.
Tristan.
Fucking normal ass.
Travis, he's Travis.
Travis, there we go.
And I don't know all like too much of
He's Earl.
Trash, so
He's Earl, I'm Jay-Z. It's Rasel. It's Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, he looks nothing like Lil Wayne.
I'm just gonna keep roasting Lil Wayne until first with me and Ashanti.
I mean, that's
I get it.
acceptable on my part.
Man, I've seen this SNL skit with Lil Wayne and Eminem, and Jay Farrell's impression of Lil Wayne was like the worst.
Who?
Jay,
He
oh,
has
he's this
pretty good
impression
like
guy.
impressions, but yeah, that
That it was like the worst. Like the
It
voice,
wasn't
it wasn't like this. It was not like when he's talking, it wasn't like this. It's like it was just like yeah. I was just like, bro, that sounds like a typical rap impression.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I'm just like, bro. But the white dude that did Eminem's was pretty nice.
Speaking of Wayne, he just
So I
won
can
that
eat 'em all?
lawsuit with Birdman.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
You know,
yeah.
he's been suing Birdman for hella long.
Congratulations to Wayne.
He got hella
Hope you see
money.
this.
Got
You
all
finally-
his
you
rights.
finally
won?
Yeah.
Was that real? Because I heard it was an April Fool's joke.
Oh, I'd be hurt if it was. I would be hurt. Cause I was like, man, he's gonna drop some shit.
Exactly.
So he
I'm finna
Dude,
be
Birdman.
hurt.
If you think about it, Birdman's the modern day Suge Knight.
makes sense.
Like he's a blood and everything. Like he
Stole
tries-
all your
he
money.
Tries to
Stealing his-
kill all of his
His rappers.
Right.
Uh,
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name.
I forgot.
Nigga, you named
That was a
Birdman.
thing.
Bird Gang.
And no lie, when that popping bottles dropped, I lived in San Antonio. That shit was like the anthem
bruh.
on the that's because like
When did you live in San Antonio?
I lived in 5th grade. I moved
Okay.
out there for
But-
1 year,
but you- okay.
and I listened to radio hella heavy. And out there, of course, the music scene. Oh shit,
It's completely different. Whole different story.
it's here. So the music scene out there, I can tell you right now, a whole shit ton of 3-6 Mafia, of course.
really?
A lot of fucking 3-6 Mafia. A lot of T-Pain.
You said that's when you were in 5th grade, right?
5th grade.
Oh yeah, that's when I was in 6th grade. That was like
T-Pain
a
was
year
the shit.
after
T-Pain.
I had went to Atlanta.
No, yeah,
Yin Yang Twins and like Lil Jon and the
No, wait.
East Side Boys.
I think I had went to
In
Texas like that year.
San Antonio,
Oh, it's-
Texas still.
but like the Yin Yang Twins and
Not the Yin Yang Twins. Just Lil Jon and his.
Wait till you see my
fucking-
penis.
Ow.
Ow.
Um,
Shout out Lowly Island.
Right.
Fuck. That wasn't fucking
Wait,
April Fool's.
That
What?
was hilarious. That's the best.
It was April
Fuck
Fool's.
it.
Day.
Because they really got me.
lower before. I mean, blah. You guys are a low. Fuck. You guys
A
are
year younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Class lower below us or whatever.
I be
We're
forgetting
lower
that shit
class compared to
sometimes. I forget that a lot, actually.
I be thinking we're all the same age.
No, I know, right?
It doesn't feel different.
That's how
A
I
year's
feel.
not that much.
So I feel at like all of Vince's parties, I'm like, oh, I forget. Like I don't know any of you guys. We're all like the same height and shit. Like it's hard to tell.
That used to be the real difference between older people and us. So
Now it's just like everyone. It's so fucking hard to tell. I don't know how old anyone is. My fucking boss thought I was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, a lot of people
Bro,
can't.
I have
tell
a fucking
how old
manager
are you.
that's like the assistant manager, and he's like 22.
For real.
I'm like, bro, how long have you been working here?
Since he was fucking 7.
But the
Hit the
nigga
girl
looks like
from the
he's
company.
35 with like a wife and kids and like another ex-wife and another set of kids. Like,
Damn.
like bro.
No, yeah, like a lot of my coworkers were like,
Hey.
are you even old enough to be drinking and stuff like that? I'm like,
I
yeah.
don't know.
And then
Fuck you.
and then they're like, how old are you? And I'm like, how old?
Old
do I
enough.
look? And you're like,
Support.
like 18 or
I watched that movie
19.
like 2 days ago. Holy shit.
That's the best movie ever.
Sorry, we were. I don't know what that was.
Let's close it out here. So let's go ahead.
No, I didn't.
No,
But,
please don't dab on the show. Oh my god.
It's okay. He can do it. Not like because he's black or anything. But
That was
Wow.
what I was thinking.
To close out the show here, we're gonna go ahead and do our segment called Gems. What would you like people to
hidden gems. I guess, yeah.
hidden?
This fucking guy doesn't even know the show.
Isn't there like a noise for that?
No,
There's something.
no.
I'm thinking of. Hidden gems and something you like to put people onto
It'd be
that
anything,
people
like music,
anything.
Great,
Videos.
great music that you. Oh, right. Not
artists,
just music.
anything like that.
Stuff that you know nobody has like.
Fucked with.
Right, but you know is like amazing. Like for example,
Go ahead.
hidden
Start us
gem.
off.
Hidden gem. That fucking. Someone go first.
Somebody go first.
He volunteered and then.
I did not volunteer.
I told him to go first. That's fair.
I'll cut that out.
My hidden gem this time, I don't think I'm. Well, they've been on the fucking when we put out playlists every week. Earth Gang
Oh,
by also under that Dreamville label. Earth Gang, a group of people that are
right. We
Amazing.
saw them when they weren't signed.
I didn't go that.
Isaiah, you were fucking there with me.
Which was that?
With Boz, didn't they open up for Boz?
Shout out to Earth Gang. I seen that one. I seen them. Hold on.
That was a different Isaiah.
They were there, right? Or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
you're right there.
different.
Everybody was there. All the underground niggas on Dreamville. was
Cause.
there.
We saw Cause.
All right. Where do you like to put people onto? Look at his music. Like,
Right.
Well, I like to put it on people too. Like wherever you go, that's where you are. And Crystal Geyser is pretty nice when it's cold.
don't drink water cold. It's actually bad for you.
Nah, just drink it cold when you get up early in the morning. I heard it boosts your metabolism.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Shout out to water.
I thought we were talking about hidden gem.
I think
I mean, that's- Drink water.
Shit.
Drink water.
Shelly, what do you like to put people
What the fuck is
onto?
you guys talking about?
Drink more water.
Fucking Fairfield people's music.
Right.
For real, like there's like some legit dope ass music coming out of Fairfield.
Except for some.
I thought you were going to like talk shit about it.
No,
Oh,
you said-
these bitches are roasting.
I was
niggas
so ready.
One by one.
not this time.
Next
Point
time.
him out.
Check them all out. We've interviewed a lot of them. Check out all of our other stuff. It's
We've
not
never
that-
interviewed a trash rapper. Unless we have, then tell us.
That's a lie.
God damn, Shelly, lead us. Go ahead, Ashante.
Go,
What you put-
go like and subscribe to the video that you think we've interviewed a trash rapper. Well, the subscriber was
Hold
shit.
on. We gotta record. Ashante, go.
I'm trying to find the spot.
We kind of mentioned it earlier, and I thought it was cool. You guys should kind of check out that interview with Jay-Z. It's
Of
on
course.
Netflix.
Of course.
David Letterman has a huge series. He has like Obama Jay-Z and all those cool people on there.
It's called My Next Guest Needs No Introduction.
Yeah.
And go get his tickets for On the Run tour if that's even out yet.
I'm not gonna go do
Man,
that.
I'm not
I don't
about
like
to go.
Beyonce.
It's too expensive.
Probably like $500 on ticket.
You wouldn't go to a Jay-Z and Beyonce concert?
No.
I'd go to this championship TDE tour
would.
though.
I wouldn't go only because I'm gonna be next to some girl just. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck
I know,
off.
right?
I'm here for Hove. Like,
Girls, we run this. Girls.
Bro, I can't. I'm like, if you don't stop dancing with Beyonce next to me, I'm gonna fight you.
I'm ready for that. You don't even know.
Come
Nope.
across your shoulders. Oh,
Yeah.
what's that?
Oh,
That. Third off
Hey,
your
since we're
shoulder.
on
I
the
know that
topic,
song.
since we're on the topic, I'm sorry, but like, have you guys listened to Linkin Park and Jay-Z?
Yes, I have.
That shit was tight.
I
It was fire back in the day.
I heard it that like the one song, but they had like a whole thing together.
Whole-
right?
Yeah, they had a whole movie too. Like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it came with the CD, I think.
R.I.P. Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he passed, Jay-Z did like a performance of that song, and he
Oh,
was like,
really?
hella emotional, like on the stage and shit. So
Shout out to
playing
Linkin
tribute to him.
Your last gym here.
Shout out Coldplay. My gym.
Linkin Park.
Right.
Coldplay.
Coldplay. Right. I don't know why I said Coldplay. You know what's fucked up, guys? I'm trying to remember. I could easily think of one, but I had a specific one. The whole reason why I even brought up like the segment or whatever, I had like a perfect example.
I got another
And I'm trying to remember it, but it's like I can't remember it. So I'm just
Michael
gonna.
doesn't have one this week.
I have one. Here, I'll put you on some other shit.
I got one
Okay.
more. If she fuck with you, ask her if she like potatoes.
Right. Okay, I have one. I have one.
What does that mean?
If she
Is that it?
That was
Who
not
doesn't
it.
like potatoes?
I don't like potatoes.
Potatoes are
You like
actually
French fries?
I like French fries, but I don't
Potato.
like baked potato. I don't like mashed potato. We're not gonna be talking about
You're
fucking
a sick ass
potatoes.
motherfucker.
Oh, says the guy who.
Nigga,
Jesus,
you know what?
Look at this
Healthy.
shit. Look at it. What is that?
It's a naked drink. It has no clothes
Disgusting.
on. Obviously, it's not dressed.
That was
That's just
funny.
amazing. Fuck out of here.
Just buy it.
Uh,
We don't like
Bro.
potatoes.
It doesn't have to be nude all the time.
What's
Make
the
sure
jam, bro?
go check out. I think I might have mentioned that dash. Did I
You mentioned the dash already.
on a different video?
No,
No, I actually think
you
you
mentioned
mentioned
it
it.
in this video.
I think you mentioned it before we started.
Oh, you did?
No, yeah, but
So,
I meant like, did I mention it in a different video?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Shit. Well, go listen to that fucking dash that came out last year that no one probably listened to, called Loose Screw. Yeah, pretty fire.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show this week. Tune in next time.
Right.
Hey,
Tune back in to the only podcast that cares about what you care about.
Go check
Repping
out-
for the the 707.
Go check out
F.
our guests. I'll have their shit in the description.
Let's go.
Right. Thanks.
Yay!
Thanks for watching.
Do